Hey guys, finally Sleep's here. What's going on? Buy Joe Gomez and Van Dyke's team of the season. That'd be nice. I wouldn't have any problems with that. What the hell? See, when you get... I go through cables. These lightning cables like you wouldn't believe. Greetings from Romania. 2 a.m. in your country. Trying to read the chat here.
Steph 47,666 is now following.
Short stream if cable's dead. See. Someone forced a head-to-head match. Icons SB reset is coming. What's your advice on it? Do the same leagues repeat again? Well, the first time through, the leagues repeated the second time. So that's probably a realistic strategy. Hold on. We're going to run an ad real quick. I got to rate my squad coming in. I need to go grab a better cable. So we'll run this. Don't go anywhere. We're not going anywhere. Come on, come on, come on. This might be the shortest stream we ever have. No real point to streaming if I can't get video up. With what are you fishing? I make with 70. It is good. 70, it's not horrible. I don't know if I would. I haven't had much luck in the golds lately. That's the problem. Can you explain fishing one last time? Yeah, I don't think me explaining fishing one last time is going to do any good on a stream. So should I make with 69 silvers, or are they better than the golds? It's not necessarily a bad thing to stick with golds. It just depends. I haven't had much luck, but 69s right now are terrible. 62 are selling good. If you can jump into a specific area within the range of 60 to 69 and do strong, then you'll be fine. You just got to figure out which area is working best for you, and it changes all the time. Yeah, see, the problem right now is the connection on my phone is not. It's not a mirroring issue. It's a phone issue. We're going to restart and hope that works. Okay. Will 69 silvers ever work again? Yes, actually, I'm still making a couple of million a day on 69s. And a million or two a day in golds. Jay, finally sleeps for partner. That's kind of the whole point of this. Streaming every day at this time. Okay, we're restarting the phone. See if that's going to fix it. I mean, worst case, I've got stuff I can do today without the phone, but it's kind of pointless if I don't have a phone. How often do you check your silvers? I check constantly. But just to see if they sold. That's what I'm doing. I'm seeing if they sold. More so than anything else. See, I would upgrade my team. That was the whole point of this today. But if I can't get the phone to connect to OBS, then there's a major problem. Let's see. Should I get Global Team of the Week, Bellerin, and upgrade him to 90? I haven't looked at the stats on Bellerin yet. Traore is fastest. Okay, let's see if I can do this. I need help with this right here. Okay. So this isn't my phone live, but we can at least see what we're doing. Okay, so let me get a couple of these messages. How many total 69 silvers do you have? I have 1,500, but when someone sells, their suggested price is like below 10. That is normal. That basically means that either the spikes are stopping at where you've got your buy it now set, or there's just too much traffic going on within that range that you're just not getting anything coming out of it, which is normal. It's not that big a deal. Okay, so how many total 69 silvers do I have? Bellerin is outdated and useless. I'll agree with that. I don't know. I haven't seen his stats, so I can't really say. I have another question. When a silver spikes above 60K, I list for suggested, but they never sell. Why is that? Sometimes when you put that in for the... when you put that in... Damn, it's a lot of messages. When you put that in for the suggested, it's reached its peak and it's already starting to come down. So you've missed out on that opportunity to grab it. Sometimes if I see suggested spiking that high, I'll slow them down. And if I see it come in at 60, I might list it for 50. I'll list one, see if it sells, wait 5 minutes, and see if the suggested is going up or coming down, just to see where you're at. Which players am I claiming? I haven't made a final decision on it. I will probably end up claiming Van Dijk and Trent Alexander-Arnold and maybe Gomez. But I might not use any of them in the team. It's going to come down to what is released in Ultimate Team of the Season. I'm kind of holding right now. I've got like 2,500 Team of the Season so far points, and I'm waiting to use them. I'm right at the beginning of Van Dijk's, and I haven't made a decision yet where I'm going to go with it. Is 1 mil per day from fishing with only 700 golds? Is 1 million per day from fishing with 700 golds in market? That's not bad. How to get into the queue for rate my squads for head-to-head game? I can't do rate my squads or head-to-head right now because I can't. For some reason, the phone is not connecting. I don't know if I've got a USB hub error, which is definitely possible, or I have an error with the cables or the port. God, the port on my phone. If that's the issue, I'm screwed. So I can't really do that. No, Robbo, I will buy Robertson. Before this is all over, I'll have Team of the Season so far: Robertson, Van Dijk, Mane. Robertson, Van Dijk, Mane. Robertson, Van Dijk, Mane. Maybe Gomez and Trent Alexander-Arnold. I'll have all of those Team of the Season so far. Don't forget to play League versus League. I'm the last one. I got 90 minutes. I'll get them in. Thanks for the reminder, though. Oh. Guido's, nice to see you in here. See, I never pay attention. I think we're ahead, though. I think we'll be okay. I'm always the last. In League versus League, I am the worst for waiting to the last minute. It's horrible. Trent's boost kind of sucks. Trent's boost really sucks. I'm not happy with it at all. What is it? Reactions? There's a possibility that he'll get an ultimate, and we'll get an ultimate, and then the boost may be better. I see a lot of bitching about Liga Team of the Season. Nobody likes the boost. The boost is a definite problem. Check a guy named Juiced Everts. I don't have a phone. I can't connect to anything. That's the problem. I have to buy Casemiro, Busquets, Eggstein, Zaha, Trent, Robertson, Vardy, and Ultimate Varane. So you're going to need a lot of coins. An assload of coins. Wow. That's a lot. Ultimate is going to be from Atletico since they knocked out Liverpool. That's kind of funny because it won't be. I bet you there... I don't even know if there'll be an Atletico player in Ultimate. The boost is reaction, same as Jordi Alba, so good for me. Is it worth it to play versus attack on team of the season? Is Mane achievable by just playing skill games, which give 16 points and buying energy packs? Yes. You can grab a 101 with just skill games, and you don't have to use any energy at all. Do you think 101 Ramos will drop below 35 million? Yes. If I see Ramos drop down to 30, 34, in that range, 30 to 34, I may grab one between now and Thursday. At least one. You said you coach 18-year-olds and kids. How do you manage that?
This house is a prison in the galaxy of this sucks camel dick.
In my team, there is no management. Right now, I don't have any older players. All of mine are 15 and 16. The last group of older kids graduated. They're all in college now. I lost that team last year. You think 130 million is enough for all of those? I want to grab an ultimate center back. By the way, Varane was an example, so they won't require coins. If you can claim a couple of those, I think you'll be okay. Just, it's insane how much money I think you're going to end up dropping on all of these players. Team of the season, Alan, has 19 million in my market right now. What's your hunch? Will he drop more? I have his team of the year version and want to grab this one. I think those under 100 are going to settle in that 15 to 25 range. Will he come down from 19? I don't know. Lorente, I hear you guys come, with your predictions for Ultimate, and they're possible, but you got to remember that it's team of the season, not team of the year. And you got to look back on how they were performing for the full season up until the end. So a lot of people only remember the last couple of months. They don't remember the beginning of the season. They don't remember the beginning of the year. And it's EA. So you got to take into account that there's certain players that it doesn't matter if they've been injured or they're missing. They're going to be an ultimate no matter what. Like, I don't give a shit if Messi and Ronaldo never score a goal. They're going to be an ultimate at least one season before they've jumped the shark. It's just the way it is. It's a giant team upgrade, I'm pretty sure. Player-wise, that's just about the best possible team without ultimate team of the season. It brings me from 115 to 131. That's a huge jump. Boost is where it's all at, though. I think if you really focus on the boost, it's easy to reach mid-130s right now. But with 101 Ramos, rise up again and know what his value will be. If you want to look at those 101 chain pack players and base their value off of what we saw the very first week, that's the only thing I'm doing. I'm looking at Salah. His rating was 101. When he first released, his suggested price was 140 mil in the first 5 minutes. Then he dropped down to 60 to 50 to 40. Within a day, you could pick him up for about 30. And there were players showing up that had bought Salah for under 25 in that first 48 hours. And then he started to pick back up. And I don't think you can get him under... But he's close to 40 right now. So if you can get him on their low swing, as soon as they go extinct, it is highly likely that after their extinction event, there won't be as many in the market. Once the packs are gone, that their value should come back up. It's so much different than what you see with the existing team of the season starters. It's so much different than what you see with the team of the season starters because of it. Should I get a 97, 98, 99, or a 101? It depends on the players. I think it's going to come down to what... Like right now, if you look at Van Dijk, the value on Van Dijk was higher than Mane, even though Van Dijk has a higher rating in game. So a 101 is not necessarily more valuable than 100. A 99 is not necessarily more valuable than a 98. It has more to do with who's grabbing what and why they're grabbing them. I have Wan-Bissaka and want to train him because he has defending skill boost, or should I wait for Arnold Ultimate Team of the Season? I'm waiting. That's the reason I haven't claimed Arnold yet. I hate that reactions boost. If he gets an ultimate, which it isn't guaranteed, but if he does get an ultimate, if his boost is something that lines up with other players, then I'll grab him. It's the same way with Van Dijk. If Van Dijk gets an ultimate and he has either marking or holding, that'll change what I do. If his, let's say ultimate comes in and he has marking, I'll stick with my Matip Boxing Day player. If he has holding, I'll probably get Gomez just to line up their boost. It's the same way with outside backs. I want Robertson with defending. If I grab Robertson with defending, but Trent Alexander-Arnold gets no... If his boost stays with reactions, I may stick with...
123 is now following.
Thanks for the follow. I may stick with Team of the Year Arnold just to line the boost up. See, I can't even get my phone to come up on screen. But if, like right now, my holding boost is at 4. And with holding boost at 4, to upgrade that to 18 or 19, I'm out like 15 million coins. So, am I at 19 boost now? What are you going to grab once your boost is 20? I think I have all my existing boost is between 17 and 18, but I have multiple that I can upgrade, which I was going to do today on the stream. Once the boost starts reaching 20, they'll increase it. Last season, boost was up to, I'll look at, max boost last season was 25. They'll add boost. They'll add, like they've added OVR. Like originally it was 100, then it's 101, 102. It keeps going up all the way to 110. They'll bump the boost up. I'm guessing that we could see up to 30 on boost this season. Honestly, I might grab Ultimate Team of the Season, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and get Tots Hummel as my other center back next to Van Dijk if he gets holding. A lot of it's going to come down to what their holding is looking like, or what their boost is looking like. That's why I'm kind of holding out grabbing players. I grabbed Henderson right away because I could buy him cheap. The card looked fantastic, and it's box to box. Box to box is my favorite midfield for center mids. I prefer box to box for center mids, and I prefer center attacking mids to have long. I like the long shot trait for a center attacking mid. That's just how I play. Why do you only have 50k coins? I don't have 50k coins. The shot that's up on screen right now is my Content Creators League squad from last week, which is what I was going to ask the stream about. But right now I have 11.8 million. So that's an old shot. I don't have a phone. I can't get my phone to connect to screen to stream. So you're stuck with this. Are you saving reserve tokens? I saved all my reserve tokens and then opened 7 packs on I opened 7 packs at Thursday's reset with La Liga, and about 40 minutes after the restart, and it gave me nothing. The highest rated player I got was an 88. Mostly it was just coins. 250,000 coins over and over and over again. I'll save my reserve tokens again until the last week. So however many I have going into the last reset before Ultimate Team of the Season, that's when I'll do it all. Ruben's in. Boomer for partner. Exactly. It's kind of the whole point of this. What's your preferred striker boost? Let's see. I don't mind second striker, but it has to do with what I'm using, like what kind of formation. I like shooting. I don't mind attacking. It's basically shooting and attacking are the two that I prefer. Shot power's not bad either. I mean, if I have my choice, but when it comes to strikers and up top, I kind of get stuck with what I get stuck with. Oh, man. Okay, so let's see. You missed a Creator League game? No, I didn't play. You got DJ this week. Nice. I got Mick, so I've got to buy. That's what I was going to ask the stream. I've got 285 points to spend on team upgrades. Just training for this squad that's up on screen. So, I know I can't transfer. It's just training. And I know I want to take Seedorf to 93. Maybe take Hulk to 93. So if I take those two to 93, I need to know what to do with the rest. Ultimate Team of the Season Trent with defending and Ultimate Team of the Season Vrain with holding is a dream, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know if it'll happen, though. That's where we're at. Would you use gems on EPL chain or reserves? Maybe. I'm holding my gems, though, right now. I think I've got 13,000. I'm holding them until Ultimate's released, and then I'll make a decision on what I'm going to do. I've used some gems already on Team of the Season. Just grabbing points and stuff to get me ahead. Is Mick not playing in the Creators League anymore? No, he's out. He stepped away. So when we get scheduled up against Mick, it's a bye. It's an automatic win. So it'll be the first win I've had in a few weeks, which sucks. I have 30k gems. What should I do? I would wait. You can't really do anything with the gems right now. I mean, you could use them to grab a 102. 30k gems get you 102. But if you hold out, we don't know what Ultimate is going to give for
My
players that
balls,
still have their
your
gems.
face.
So if you wait, I think it's going to be more bang for your buck to hold them until the very end. Yeah, win it last. That's what I've been hoping for.
Dillian Borisov 007 is now following.
See, I needed this week to be able to bank some points to be able to do some training to this squad. My problem is still up top. I don't have an attack. Seedorf has actually done really well for me, so I don't mind throwing training points into him. Hulk really hasn't done shit. So, let's see. Got ad time requested. See, I can actually do that one. There's the podcast. I did a poll at the very beginning of the stream. Can you do it? Yes, I can do a poll. We're going to run ad time first, and then I'll set the poll up.
Prepare to be dazzled.
What is the best country? We'll set the poll up. I think I know the answer to the poll, though. Just saying. Okay, why Hulk, though? See, that's the question that I keep getting asked is get rid of this player, get rid of this player. I can't get rid of players. I can't make transfers, and I didn't pick these guys. All the players were chosen by the streams.
7,600. 759 is now following.
Yeah, all of the players were chosen by the streams. Like Hulk was picked, Honeyman was picked. We actually picked all the bronze in stream as well. Mariano was picked. Mariano was a good choice. I like Mariano. Honeyman, not so much, but he served a purpose. Honeyman was only there so that I could get somebody into the squad to take corners over Van Dijk.
Our Palmer 721 is now following.
Let's see. Bayern's my favorite Bundesliga team. Hands down. Do you have a favorite La Liga team? Not really. I mean, I would probably say Barcelona, just because the majority of my favorite La Liga players are all at Barcelona. Yeah, technically I chose the poll, but I didn't. In my streams, we went through the market together and kind of narrowed it down. I had multiple polls. Yeah, it's all glitchy today. I don't know what's going on. Between the text-to-speech being glitchy and the ordeals with the hub going out and me not having access to the phone screen, it's been a strange one. Both options on the poll are the same. I know. That's why I said it's going to be a kind of a... I know the answer to the poll already. Does the size of a player affect if the player is going to play or not in real life? Does the size of a player affect if this player going to play or not in real life? I don't understand the question. You guys should have picked Boyle. I agree with that assessment 1,000%. 1,000%. I would much rather have had Boyle than Hulk. At the time, I didn't care, but the more I use Hulk, the more I hate him. Should I sell most of my team to buy team of the season so far players? I don't ever sell anybody in my squad to grab somebody else. I usually grab somebody else and then get rid of what I have. It depends on what you're going to need. Can I still get a 99 player? I have now 1,500 points. I have no idea to the answer to that. If you go on the Discord, I think there's math under the event maths channel that should give you the answer or allow you to figure it out. What are the best center backs for corners from Premier League? I mean, the ultimate Van Dijk from Team of the Year is a fantastic ultimate. Whether or not he works for most of you, I don't know. Okay, I'm rejecting a bunch of this stuff that came in. Can't do head-to-head matches and can't do... Did you do my poll? Yes, I did your poll. And guess what? Nigeria won. Any tips to sell my goalkeeper investments now? I have 5 merits. Hold on to them. Don't get rid of your merits cheap. Just hold on to them. How long are we going to stream for? Probably another 20 minutes. I need to run a poll on this squad to find out what I should be upgrading. 285 points to spare. I think I'm set in stone. I already went to Discord and was asking on Discord and the website. Let's see. Seedorf to 93 is a given. Definitely training the keeper up to 83 and the left back to 83. So if you get rid of that, it's 100 points for Seedorf to go to 93. And then another 60 points to take my 2 golds up. So that's 160. That gives me 125 to spare. That's where I'm at. 125 available for training.
Ibrahim K 786 is now following.
Thanks for the follow. Yeah, so if I take Hulk to 93, that's another 60. So even with that, we're talking 160, 220, which leaves 65 points left. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck. I'm not quite sure. Dustin, wife's making me go to Walmart. Yeah, I already refunded all of the requests that came through, just because I don't have access to my phone right now. We're just doing a still shot of the Content Creators League. What duo is better, 95 Ronaldo and 97 Best, or 97 Messi and 99 Vardy? That's a good question. We can do that. Oh, wait, 95 Ronaldo and 97 Best, or 97 Messi and 99 Vardy. See, Lurk. Is Courtois 102 good enough? Good enough for what? Like endgame? Are you asking if he's an endgame keeper? Imagine being a mod and telling someone to type something that is broke. What is your opinion on Player of the Month Neymar? Someone asked earlier about Player of the Month Ramos. I have not seen anyone for Ramos. I haven't seen Ramos perform well at all for anyone. Neymar, the dude can dribble around everybody, but I'm not a dribbler. I'm not the guy that just roulettes around everybody and works their way right up the middle. I pass a lot more than I do anything. So it doesn't work for me, but it doesn't mean that he's a bad player. Yes, terrible shot power. It definitely terrible shot power on Neymar. But if you play a specific way and you know where they have their advantages and don't, it's like Salah had terrible shot power with his UCL card. If you know that going in and know how to get around it, you can get a lot out of him. So you just got to understand what your card's capabilities are when you use them. Nesta next Wednesday. Got Nesta now. There's a couple of guys in my league that have Nesta, I think, at this point. I still haven't even claimed a single icon. I haven't even claimed the icon from the Star Pass rewards yet. Yeah, we got another poll. It's an interesting poll. We'll post it. It's a strange poll, but we're posting it anyway. Okay, what is your opinion on 95 goalkeeper Henderson? I haven't played against Henderson yet. I'm not quite sure. I haven't seen him in game. Can we do a poll, Lewandowski or Holland? He is too small, don't get him. Having 38k gems, should I hold on to them until Ultimate Team of the season is out? I am holding my gems until ultimate. I'm not doing much. I'm just holding until ultimate. Say Henderson's too short. Bad goalkeeper. Whoever picked Haaland over Lewandowski a fraud. Okay, here's the poll. This is the one I'm running. We'll do this one first. Okay, here's the first one. I want to know what you guys think. I'm definitely taking Seedorf to 93. Do I take Hulk to 93 or Honeyman to 93? Leva is criminally underrated. I'll agree with that. 5 goals in 9 minutes. I remember that game. Not only was it 5 goals in 9 minutes, he came off the bench to do it. You fishing today? I fish every day.
Bob Peter is now following.
Did I vote in the poll? No, I did not vote in the poll. I wasn't going down that road for that one. Let's see, do we have any other? Oh yeah, I didn't see it. We'll do that one next. We got another poll to do. Should have been in Team of the Year. I'll agree with that. Is a taller goalkeeper better? I don't know why everyone asks that same question constantly. Am I fishing live today? I'm not doing anything live today because I don't have a phone to do it live. I can't get the phone to connect to OBS. Do you think Davies will get a Bundesliga team of the season? Been a revelation this season. I would agree with that. I would not be surprised with Davies at left back in there. Do you ever have Silver sell for, let's say, 15K, but then they're suggested as like 7K? Like after they sold for 15K, they dropped to 7K? Or do you mean it suggested at 7K and then I listed at 15 and it goes ahead and sells? Short goalkeeper won't save a thing in versus. Look, you guys got to get off the height on a goalkeeper. It's not an issue. Goalkeepers' stats are what determine whether they save something or not. It has nothing to do with height. Height determines their stats. It is not a statistic in itself. So by saying taller goalkeepers are better, you miss the entire point. It's just, I don't know why that's so hard to understand. Why aren't you drinking a beer today? Actually, this is a protein shake. It's 12:30. Okay, so who is the Creators League leader? I can't remember what it is right now. As of right now, it's DJ. Top 3 are DJ, Wolvie, and then Ruben in third. Stopty in fourth. Footminer, Wonder Wander, All Stars, me, and LSG Gaming. So DJ, Wolvie, and Ruben are top 3. Got one more poll here.
Real Stormy is now following.
Okay, new poll live. Ruben's got to play DJ next.
He perfected the Wolfhausen beer recipe. It was the
Goalkeeper.
greatest beer in all the world.
Holy hell. Summer is terrible because of his height, not his stats. See, it's just wrong. Ego boost. I a billion % disagree. I have claimed Robertson. Will be able to claim Van Dijk. Yeah, you should be able to claim Van Dijk and Robertson. How does this creator tournament work? The creator tournament started out there's 10 streamers, and we all had to put together a squad of bronze players with one team captain.
Play me a gate 3 is now following.
All bronze players, one captain. Then each week we earned points by playing the stream. And you use those points to buy new players, but the players you bought had to be chosen by your stream. Then after the transfer portion of it was gone, each week you end up playing another streamer for points, and with those points you use it to upgrade your squad that your stream picked, and the upgrades are all for
your face.
The upgrades are all chosen by the stream as well. It's just a fun way to do it. Let's see. And Ego Boost asks why. Everybody has been all over the height thing. Number one, saying a taller goalkeeper is a better goalkeeper in real life is ignorant. Translating it into a game, understanding that players all take up the same pixel dimensions, their height isn't translated in-game at all. So it doesn't matter how tall they are in-game. Their stats determine what happens. Height is not a statistic. Height is a physical characteristic. The taller a goalkeeper is, it is taken into consideration when his statistics are put together. Therefore, when EA builds a player, stats are determined by their real-life play, their ability, and their height comes into that factor. So saying that taller goalkeepers is better is like saying that players with long legs run faster. It's just fundamentally stupid. The stats are everything. So when you guys stop worrying about who is taller and start worrying about who is better in game, and then stopping to realize that a goalkeeper is the only player on the team that you can't control, then none of it matters anyway. So if two goalkeeper has exactly the same stats, who is better, the taller one or the shortest? Neither. It doesn't matter. That's the whole point. Their stats are developed because of their attributes, not the other way around. So if you have a shorter goalkeeper and a taller goalkeeper with the same stats, I sure as shit would go with the shorter, not the taller. Because the stats created from that taller goalkeeper, if he's taller, he should have better stats. If you're all right in saying taller goalkeepers are better. So if the taller goalkeeper has the same stats as the shorter goalkeeper, that means that shorter goalkeeper has to be quicker to overcome his physical attribute of being shorter.
Fan 2000 is now following.
It's like forest for the trees. Besides the fact that if you're a taller goalkeeper, it's going to be harder to save finesse shots. So, it's really just an utterly pointless argument. It's like Courtois at the beginning of the season was before the last patch release, Courtois Star Pass dominated everyone. And immediately everybody said it all had to do with his height. Once the patch came out and he stopped performing the way everyone expected him to, everyone forgot about him, and then everyone was all over the Team of the Week. Who was it? Pope. Team of the Week Pope, who in-game had a glitched height in his statistics. Not his stats, but in his attributes. It showed him as being like 3 inches taller than he actually was. And everyone was all over the Pope. But Pope sucked ass.
Now following.
And it didn't matter. So it comes down to it's a pointless argument. And as soon as you stop worrying about who's taller, because which goalkeeper works changes. It changes based on what strikers are out, whose boost is higher, where we're at in game. And you also have to remember that a lot of time their stats actually have nothing to fucking do with what they do in game. If you remember last season, Team of the Year, De Gea and UCL De Gea were released. UCL De Gea across the board had better stats than Team of the Year De Gea. Team of the Year De Gea in game was a far superior goalie than UCL De Gea. Regardless of stats, same height, it doesn't matter. So when you look back on that and you look at the stats and the height and everything and decide that really it doesn't come down to anything other than what game mechanics are at that moment, what was the last patch release, what EA is at that moment determining whether or not a shot goes in, and the fact that you can't control goalkeepers, then it doesn't matter. So taller goalkeeper will save most finesse shots than a smaller goalkeeper. I 1000% think you have completely missed the entire point. If you think that's true, then go with a taller goalkeeper. So, that's kind of where it is. I disagree 100%. I don't understand the argument at all. How is Prime Icon Layman worse than 90s Savic then? Because it doesn't matter. The stats don't matter. EA told that before season start. Do you know when the Elite going to gain price again? No. We have no idea when the Elites are going to come up. You're just going to have to pay attention to the market and stay on it. So, that's where I'm going to end it. We're at an hour. I fucking hate the goalkeeper arguments. Thanks a lot for hanging out today. I think I know what I'm going to do with the content creator squad. And we'll go from there. Hate that I didn't have a phone today. Definitely would have rather have done more than just this. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for hanging out. And hopefully I'll be back tomorrow at 12:30 if I have a phone that connects to OBS. So, all right. Thanks, guys. Let's see. Is there anybody to raid before we go? Yeah, let's raid Inform Player. All right. See you guys.